Good morning, students. In ninth standard, we studied about the probability. So in 10th standard also, we have this probability chapter, and we are going to discuss more about the probability in this chapter. So what is the probability actually? Probability is nothing but it is a guessing, just like guessing. Suppose if you are doing one experiment, then you have to guess what will come out. That means suppose I am tossing the coin, and we can say. Coin turn up as a tail or head. So tail has half choice, and to get output head has half choice. So the hitting of tail is known as event in that experiment. So when we are tossing the coin, that tossing the coin is called random experiment. In that, getting the tail is one event, and getting the head is also one event. And events are denoted by E. Any event in the experiment is denoted by E, and to get its probability, we know that P of E is denoted by P of E. So P of E is nothing but probability of getting an event. So how to get the probability of event? Already we learned in 9th standard. Probability of event is equal to, in the experiment, favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes by number of outcomes in the experiment, right? So P of E, we can get favorable outcomes by taking the favorable outcomes in the numerator and total number of outcomes in the denominator is the probability definition, which is studied in 9th standard. Let us recall again the definition of probability. P of E. The definition of probability in write the definition of probability. We can define empirical probability. We can define empirical probability P of E of an event E is P of E equal to is equal to number of trials in which the event happened. The event happened. In which the event happened by total number of trials. This is one definition, and we have another definition also. This is definition 1 and definition 2. This is definition 2. The theoretical probability. Or it is known as classical probability. Classical probability of an event. Event E is written as P of E. Is defined as is defined as P of E equal to number of outcomes favorable to E. Number of outcomes favorable to E. By number of outcomes favorable to E by number of possible outcomes of the experiment. Number of possible outcomes in the experiment. Okay, this is classical probability definition. So we can use any one definition, right? Both represent same definition. Okay. Now let us do some example problems. Example 1. Find the probability of getting a head when coin is tossed. Also find the probability of getting tail. Find the probability of getting head when coin is tossed. Coin is tossed once. Also find probability of getting tail. So solution: when we toss out the coin, how many possibilities are occurred? So it may get tail or you may get head. So both probabilities are occurs in the experiment of tossing a coin. We may get head or tail. So only two possibilities, head or tail. So total number of possibilities 2. So this and favorable probabilities to find the probability. Suppose I am taking one event as even. I am denoting by even. Even is getting of head. I am taking event as getting of head. And what is the experiment? Experiment is a tossing a coin. I am taking the event even as getting of head. Now I am going to find the probability of even. So getting of head, how many times it is possible? Only one time. Which is favorable to this event is only one time, and total number of events, number of possibilities 2, 1 by 2. Suppose I am taking E2 equal to getting of tail. Getting of tail is my event, so I am going to find the probability of that event. Again, getting of tail, how many times possible? Only one time. When time coin toss one time, so favorable 1, total number of 2. Right? So this is one example for finding the probability. Actually, in the experiment, how many outcomes are getting, how many possible outcomes are getting, you have to keep in the set all possibilities. If you keep in the set, that set is called sample space. So let us write the definition of sample space. What is sample space? Set of all outcomes in the experiment is called set of all possible outcomes. Here write down possible outcomes. Set of all possible outcomes. Here possible outcomes in the experiment is called sample space. Right? Next, write the definition of event. What is event? So any subset of sample space. Any subset of sample space is called an event. Is called an event. Called an event. This is the event definition. So event is denoted by capital E. Events are denoted by E, right? Now in events we have different type of events. First we have to write sure event. Sure event. What is the definition of sure event? If the probability of an event is equal to 1, then it is called sure event. Then it is called sure event, right? Next, impossible event definition. Impossible event. If probability of an event, the probability of an event is equal to 0, then the event is called impossible event. That event is called impossible event. That means when tossing the die, getting 7 on the die, is possible. Is it possible? Not possible. So that is impossible event. It's even getting 7 on the die is event, and is it possible? Not possible. So its probability is 0. So that is one example for impossible event. Example, write the example also here. Getting 7 on the die. Getting 7 on the die is an impossible event. Example, right? Next one, example. Example 2. A bag contains a red ball, a blue ball, and a yellow ball. A bag contains a blue ball, and a yellow ball. All are these balls of same size. Kritika takes out a ball from the bag. Kritika takes a ball out from the bag. Without looking into it. What is the probability? That she takes takes out the first one, yellow ball, second one, red ball, third one, blue ball. So we have 3 balls in the bag. So we have to find the probability of getting yellow ball and red ball and blue ball. So solution: sample space. Sample space is a set which contains 1 yellow ball, 1 red ball, 1 blue ball. Right? So here first event is first problem, event I am taking as event E1, getting of yellow ball. Getting of yellow ball. What is the probability of event E1? Getting of yellow ball is only 1 possibility out of 3 possibilities. So 1 by 3. Similarly, second event I am taking as E2, getting of red ball. Getting of red ball. Now what is the probability of P of E2? Again 1 by 3. Right? Third problem I am taking event as E3, which is getting of blue ball. Getting of blue ball. So P of E3 is again 1 by 2. Okay. And write one more important note here. Note 1. Probability of any event. Probability of any event is always lies between 0 and 1. This is one of the important note. And note 2. If E in the E denotes P of E denotes. If P of E denotes probability of event, probability of an event, then P of E bar denotes probability of not getting of event, getting of an event, or not occurring of an event, opposite to P of E, not getting of an event. So therefore we can write here P of E plus P of E bar is always equal to 1. P of E plus P of E bar is always equal to 1. So this is also one of the important note. Okay. Now one more example problem. Example 3. Suppose we throw a die once. First one, what is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4. Second one, what is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? What is the probability of getting a number less than or equal to 4? So this is the question. Next example. Now let us find the probability of the given question. Right? Solution. Here we are throwing a die. We are throwing a die. Throwing a die. So when you are throwing a die, we can get the sample space. It is denoted by S. So in sample space, how many possibilities are there? You may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3 on die, you may get 4 on die, you may get 5 on die, you may get 6 on die. That's all. Okay, this is sample space. Now number of elements in sample space is denoted by N of S, which is 6. N of S is nothing but number of points in every number is called point of sample space. So number of points in sample space is 6. Now first question, even. I am choosing the given question as event and assuming as event. What event we required here? We need getting of number greater than 4. Getting of number greater than 4. So I am finding the probability P of even. So greater than 4 means how many possibilities? You may get 5 or 6. So favorable 2. Favorable to number of 6. Number of sample points is 6. But favorable we have only 2. You may get 5 or 6. So 2 by 6 is 1 by 2. So this is first one probability. Similarly, second one question is what? I am choosing the event as E2. Getting of number. It is given that getting of number less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4 means you may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3, you may get 4 also. So favorable 4 are there, but out of that possibility 6. So to get P of E2, so favorable we have 4 possibilities out of 6. So 4 by 6 is again by simplifying you will get 2 by 3. So this is the solution. Okay. Remaining problems tomorrow.